Hey guys, it's Sam and welcome back for another Black Desert online video. Corsair's Awakening full gameplay trailer has finally been revealed today. Well, it was actually released on midnight here while I'm full asleep, so kinda miss it. But here we are. There was a GIF release last week already, but there is really not much to talk about it. But here it finally is, with guns blazing, or rather, bubbling. So here we can see more close-up look in the Awakening release of the newest class in BDO. The Awakening weapon is called Patraka, and I know many are disappointed with the Poon Sword or Poon Blade weapon reveal, but with the gameplay now, she seems to use it like a gun, or a flintlock, or matchlock, which we already have in the game by the way, but instead of bullet, it uses a harpoon instead. She points it like a gun, and has a gun-like trigger on the sword's handle, and if you just look at the gameplay and just pretend for a second that you did not read PA's description on what the weapon is, I think it really looks like a gunblade, which could be a good thing, or maybe you think PA should have just made it exactly as a gunblade and not experiment on a weapon that just looks like a gunblade. Well, personally, I'm not really such a picky person. I would really love playing a class like Squall's gameplay in Dissidia, but it's a different game made by a different developer, and Corsair Succession was fun so far, and I just hope its Awakening would be fun as well. But if you feel disappointed, please do let us know in the comment section below. So aside from the gun Poon Blade, as expected, the Corsair's Otter mates was shown as well, awkwardly bringing huge cannons along the fold with their small bodies. And so far as expected, unlike Nova, the Corsair's gameplay does not seem to vary much from her pre-Awakening kit. She still moves fast and now incorporate kicks and guns along with sword swinging. The grappling skill is also available in Awakening form, which looks to be in the shade of black compared to the blue one in pre-Awakening. It still does functions the same, allowing the Corsair to tether and just slide sideways and even upwards, which is shown later in the trailer. As expected also, the Awakening weapon gives Corsairs mid-range attacks, perfect to use when either you or the enemy backs out to reset skills. And here you can see it tether upwards, launching the Corsair above and towards the enemy. And then of course, the infamous Anchor Out of Nowhere skill is also showcased here. But some more clips also shows the Otter army along with the class. Cannon is already expected, but there are even more summons which seems to be just using slingshots to help their captain in battle. They do disappear as soon as they finish attacking, which might disappoint people who wanted to command the crew manually. All of these by the way can be used alongside the pre-Awakening kit of the Corsair class, and from how the gameplay looks, it seems like pre-Awakening kit will flow quite nicely with the Awakening skills, quite especially the mermaid forms, which gives the class quite some long iframe windows and super armors, giving you some time to recover and maybe set up your gun skills after. And speaking of the mermaid form, from lore perspective, the Corsair after meeting the Otter crew became purely pirate, which is quite true here in the gameplay, but her Awakening outfit does incorporate some mermaid scales along the waist, which gives a nod to her origins. Although again, I think the Awakening outfit does not really fit well to the overall theme of the class, and I'll borrow one of the comments from previous video, it does seems to scream confused salsa noises. She looks more of a bar maiden where pirate frequents than the pirate itself. Anyway, that's it for now guys. Are you excited about the Awakening release of the class? Tell us in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Peace!